What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Pioneer Guy 714
and Carter Simons as well.
Yeah. So, today we were at Harbor Freight and we found we found an interesting item on clearance, a carbide cup wheel. Apparently, these things they're good for getting wood, for grinding wood down, polyurethane, paint, varnish, plastic, rubber, sandstone, cork, limestone, glue, residue, feather, and much more. I don't know if this thing can do metal, but, well, I doubt it can. So, also, in order to open this thing, we're going to be using this Gordon utility knife that I got for $2.99. Actually, no, it was $1.99. This was on a Black Friday sale, so we'll see how well this is. The packaging was easy, so now we'll use this. Get this thing open. Actually, I'm just going to pause this. I actually left a very clean cut through the top, so that's just a way to show you some more. And again, these are razor blades, but this is just a mini review alongside, but
yeah,
so.
And even if the razor wasn't really good, then you can replace it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's got a lot of carbide grit on it, and yeah, this thing feels pretty rough, feels like, have you ever been running as a kid, you just run and you accidentally hit the ground or hit gravel. That's how it feels. So, yeah, we'll slap this on the grinder and we'll do some cutting. I have some wood here that I ripped with a chainsaw, and I want to see how well it gets rid of these marks. So, yeah. So, we got it on pretty well. I mean, it took a little bit of effort because you know how concave it is. So, yeah, that's just a thing to note with this thing. This is a two-pronged angle grinder wrench that came with this grinder I got back in February, which I've been meaning to do a review on. It takes some effort, but it's doable. You can get it on there. So, we'll get the material up here. All right, so we got some soft sassafras here that I ripped with a chainsaw. Now we're gonna see how well this thing goes. That's pretty good. Now let's adjust it a little bit. So ready? This, for the record, this is how it looks like now. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're gonna see how well it looks after we grind it. Ready? Whoa, holy cow. Wow, holy cow. That does not leave as smooth a cut, but it's certainly much more smooth than this. It's not as smooth as I initially anticipated. It's a very rough disc. I noticed right here, actually, I don't know if you guys can see it. Actually, there we go. Actually, wait, is that right? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get it right. Wait, half the camera is... there we go. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it left pretty rough cut, but it's not as rough as the chainsaw stuff, so it's now much easy to get this with an oscillating sander. So the sassafras was good, but let's see how well it gets into something harder like oak. All right, ready? So we got some oak right here, and we're gonna... Right? Sorry, I use a pause camera app, so... so that was pretty impressive. Like this, it worked well on the texture of this wood, so you guys can see it better now. But this is the part I didn't get, actually, because of the clamp, you know, these are the chainsaw marks, but it leaves a rough finish, but if you get it with an oscillating or a sander blade, like angle, you'll see why. This is what it was like before. Now after, and this is where it was with the thing. So the question is, why do you think you can't get a smooth finish with an angle grinder compared to an oscillating tool or a sander?
Because it's stupid.
Nah. Yeah?
No, I'm joking.
I know. Well, yeah, go ahead.
The main reason, I think, is if you look at it real close, so basically, it's kind of obvious, pretty rough, and
yes.
If it is that kind of rough, then it's not made to
exactly
like, perfectly. What's it called?
Perfectly sanded.
Yeah.
The other reason is the RPMs on this thing. They're much higher than an orbital sander, and they're much faster than an oscillating tool.
Not to mention that it's also Harbor Freight.
No, man, we're not bad. This Harbor Freight actually did pretty good for this review. I'm impressed on this one.
Yeah. So once you use one of these, then once you get it down to like this kind of level of sanded, then it'll be much easier to use like a proper sander. Because if it weren't for this, and you were to try to just sand the original stuff, that would take a lot longer.
Yeah, it would. I mean, that's why. I mean, as I'm gonna be in the future, we're gonna be getting into ripping chains, and I'm either getting a larger Echo or a Chinese steel clone or something to do lumber milling. Like, what should I go for? Echo, steel, Husqvarna, Chinese steel clone.
Gee, I wonder. Chinese steel versus steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically made as a copy, you know. But yeah, I mean, overall, enough of that little spiel. The only downside to this disc that I don't really like that much, if I can find the wrench, here it is. And like I said before, it's very concave, and this is a 2-prong wrench, and the holes are right here. You try and take this thing off. It's gonna be a little hard because you have to really get it down in there. But it's doable. You just gotta really get it down in. But yeah, overall, I think it's a great tool. What are your thoughts on it?
I'd say it did pretty good.
Yeah, Harbor Freight Warrior actually did a good job this time.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Once again, this is Pioneer Guy 714.
And Moisure Carter Science.
Saying good day and good luck.